I'll just test that sound's working. Yellow. I'll just test. Okay, that's good. All right. Well, this game here, this installment is all going to be about the aquarium. Everything I've been doing lately has been all about the aquarium. So everything that I've been needing has been put pretty much in the boxes upstairs. But before all that, I'm going to go to the Nether and acquire a material that I've been thinking about acquiring for this project, and forgot to get it when I was there last, stupidly. And also, I want to be on the lookout for any more of this particular type of wood. And it's called wither wood, and it's blue in color, and it's going to go with my aquatic theme. So that's why I like that. Almost had enough pieces to do it. I did 3 of the 4 lengths, all the way around. So if this was 1, 2, 3, and 4, I have enough to do 3 of them. So hey, Silver, yeah, we're going to beat it today. you know that I'm not going to be beating this for anytime soon. So, but I did create something very cool. We're going into the Nether now to just get a material. This blue stone. As I'm building my aquarium, I want to get all blue-related stones and things like that. Have I got my shears with me? Yeah, I got my shears with me. When you have shears, you can gather any organic material, such as roots, vines, plants, things like that. I'm going to add to my aquarium. But yeah, I won't be beating this anytime soon, dude. Not in that way. I'll be beating it in other ways by... I mean, look, put it this way. This Nether, as you know, with the update, you got very lucky with beating it before that. But if you tried to do it now, you would have to do what I'm doing, or something similar. Like, going out there is insanity. You will get mobbed and killed. No questions asked. I didn't create a new suit of armor. I am a fool. Hopefully I won't die. But yeah, I forgot to get the majority of this resource when I was here last. It shouldn't take too long. And then I can add that to the aquarium. So my goal is to replicate an aquatic setting inside a larger scale aquarium that's outside adjacent my house. And I may be creating an even smaller aquarium for inside, like something, like you'd see in an office, something you'd see in the office of Dr. Christian Troy and Dr. Sean McNamara from Nip Tuck. They had a fish tank behind them, pretty well known for that. If you watched the show, I don't know. But in a lot of settings, of course, people would have fish tanks behind them, or in their waiting rooms, or shit, in the damn Chinese restaurant. Oh yeah, we got to get these guys too. Son of a bitch. There's too many of them. I gotta flee. I didn't bring a weapon per se, but I could step it up by using a stronger tool. Yeah, they're bastards, those guys. He said, nope, didn't watch it. I mean, it was interesting from a different perspective. I think what happened was it was the time slot. I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but they would show it at a particular point in the day. And I was doing afternoon work, so I would catch it and got kind of interested in it. It was like a soap opera for dudes. That's the way I used to describe it. Yeah, pretty interesting. But yeah, I got to get over there and get that blue material. But these sons of bitches, there's a lot of them. You see what I mean? If you didn't have this tunnel system, you'd be dead. Dead, I say. Oh shit, man. They won't come down here. Yeah, I should have brought some weapons, but of course I was being all cocky and thinking I could just stroll down here and snatch up what I need. that your hunger will go a lot quicker in the nether. Oh, shit. That's what you get, you slut. Sneak attack your ass. The music's lovely. I gotta be ready to drop that block down there. Oh, there's an Enderman. Yo, you see them spawn in? See what I say. Get them to drop down into the little slot and smash them. I'll have to replace that torch. Yeah, except for when they get stubborn like that one and they sit on the outskirts trying to pick me off. Oh, that was lucky. I'm not trying to use all my tools as weapons, dude. Oh, come here. Ass wipe. Oh, they just dropped out of nowhere. You see that shit? I need armor. We're gonna go back, but we need armor. That is not good. Where is it? Here. Might as well make a couple set. Okay. No time for enchantments or any of that crapola. Oh, look, we already had one here. Yeah, that sucks ass. I'm gonna grab a sword too. I don't have a dedicated sword, but I will in a moment. Maybe I should enchant it. That son of a bitch. All right, that's better than nothing, right? Okay, a little bit more prepared now. Basic bitch shit, you know? Give us a good weapon. Oh, I don't want to sleep in case that, you know, expedites the despawning process of my items. But no. I want my stuff back. You know what pisses me off is just having to reorganize everything, put it in the spaces I like. They should have an auto-assign. Perhaps they do, I don't know. Where just automatically your items will go back there. At least it's pretty straightforward to get back. Relatively straightforward. Yeah, I fucked around and found out. I didn't know there was going to be that many pigmen there. All I want is the girl. Quote from Lee from The Walking Dead. Yeah, man, I just wanted my stuff back, and I want to get those blue blocks and work on my aquarium. That's it. I don't want to be in the nether. I don't enjoy the nether. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those blocks. And, you know, I'm trying to keep my eye out for more of that biome to find that type of tree. But yeah, it's one of the rarest biomes, like only 6% or something in the actual nether. So very rare area. I happened across it by the last direction that I traveled. Of course I did. Look at this son of a bitch. Your dinner. Your dinner, bitch. Look at all my stuff here. Yeah, I've got to arrange everything. I know there's more of my stuff here. Gotta get over there. The problem... where is it? Here. The problem is, right? You'll have an area like that. Ah, shit! Yeah, they'll kill your ass quick. I was just gonna say, you have a hole in the ground, you'll be running from them, and then you'll fall in the hole, and blah, blah, blah. But no. See how quick they were on my ass there? They don't play fair. But neither do I. Ay, 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 ay. It's not fun, right? Not fun at all. And all for that resource. I'll get it. Okay. Gotta keep my eye out. Like, it's dangerous territory, dude. They're just falling over the walls. They're spawning in front of us, as we saw before. Oh, okay. Better to use. See those pigs there? They'll mess us up. But I feel this sword is pretty strong. And these blocks here. Oh, you bitch. Die. Leave me alone. Oh, is he coming for me? Dude, I wasn't looking at you in the eyes. I promise you. Just leave me be. I have plans for this shit. Oh no. Useless pigman. You're supposed to be helping me. What are my allies? Just stand back and watch. I don't want to accidentally hit one of them. Then I really would be in trouble. I'm going to drop down. Oh shit. Lots of enemies. Get up there. Why won't he go up? That would be why. Oh shit, sounds like they're onto me. At least been spotted. Oh shit. Don't die. Run. He dropped an ender pearl. I don't really need them anymore. I'm just gonna run. Ah. Now we'll head back. I might be pushing my luck a little bit here, but I need these resources. I've got plans, baby. This is there's been a lot of work off camera, I guess you'd say, and then a little bit here on camera. Just gotta watch our back, Jack. There's a lot going on here. Oh, gust me, baby. Oh, you're ruining my shit. I resent that. You're really going for that aquatic theme for my aquarium. Lots of planning and preparation for this one. And, you know, where I ended up, well, I wouldn't say building it, where I ended up, the location I decided on was already pre-built. I originally built it as like a glass house for some growing. And then when I looked at it, I went, huh, that could do my aquarium. Went to dig down, realized it's right a couple of blocks above my main house, the main sort of living area of my house. And so that was a bit of a conundrum, but then I worked out I can build up, obviously, and make it like that. So you'll see. I had to be a little bit innovative, and it's not even completed yet. That's why I'm trying to get all the trimmings here to create a wonderful aquatic environment. And I probably won't even need this much, but you never know. With a large-scale project, it's always good to have a lot of whatever you're using in terms of resources. If there's leftovers, there's leftovers. It can go towards another build, another project. Oh, there we go. What up, fellas? Everything's wonderful. Eat shit and die. See that? 2 hits and he's dead, bro. Sometimes the Endermen just think you're looking at them and you're not. You're like, bro, it's a misunderstanding. I'm not looking at you, dude. I gotta get out of here. Oh no. Okay. Well. Oh, hang on a second. If I... No, I need a shovel, right? If I shovel a... So, for example, if I shovel it, it goes away. It's a little dangerous here. So how do I get these? That's a different type of block. Anywho, whoa, dude, I wasn't looking at you, all right? Holy smokes! I've never seen that many. Oh, we're getting paid in bacon here, boys. Oh, I better not hit the pigmen. Excuse me, please, pigmen. If I accidentally hit the pigmen, they'll attack, and I don't want that. They're my quote-unquote friends. Oh, we're getting paid. Give me bacon. Seriously, though, you get a lot of pork. I got 22 there. I got 30 last time I was in here. Oh, no, you didn't. You dying. You got the bacon emojis. They're outside that wall there. But you see how crazy they are? They just spawn in like in groups like that. And it's not even the main guys. Oh, shit. It's the piggies. Those guys didn't even fucking see me. Double kill. This sword's really good. You need that. You need good armor, good sword, good weapon. But I think I've got enough of these resources. I've pushed my luck too much. Let's get back to camp. But why did I say camp? Get back to camp. Let's get back to base. Back to our... I wouldn't say... is it a home? I guess it's a home. Doesn't feel very homely. I would like to make like a home, like an actual... something that resembles a house, not like an industrial complex. Some sort of medical facility or mental institution. I mentioned this before. I'm thinking of doing a creative mode in the future, of course, a very side series, and replicating, if I can, like famous scenes or locations rather from video games like Resident Evil, the mansion. That would be cool. I gave it an attempt once before. I was very happy with the main part, but then when I started doing the other rooms, it didn't quite all line up. I would need to refer to a guide or do more planning for it, but it was fun. It was fun. I had the PlayStation open, on the side, trying to replicate it. Using a guide, looking at pictures, using YouTube. There was many resources at play, and I still fucked it up. But it was fun to sort of tinker around with it as a first attempt. But not necessarily Resident Evil, but it's cool to try and replicate things like that, like the mansion, or you try to replicate Silent Hill. That would be very, very engrossing, very hard to do. At this point in the day, I'm lucky I'm still talking. So let's head back home. We'll put all these resources where they need to go, and work towards this aquarium. Maybe sleeping might help, right? Yeah, it's not your typical type of aquarium or anything like that. Slightly inspired by Jason's. I'll give him a little bit of credit. He had a walk-in aspect, and I thought, well, that would be interesting. We can walk into the aquarium, which of course you want to do, so you can see all the fishes. Yeah, plagiarized him. So let's sleep. I'll head down firstly and work on this shit. Is there anything I need to burn? Can't believe I got an ender pearl. I don't really even need them anymore. This is crap. No need for that. Everything else, I mean, Yeah, I don't want that shit. I got enough of it. Warp block. I thought I got. I thought there were different blocks, but anyway, all good. Ah, I didn't get rid of that shitty crossbow. It's an insult to pick that crap up. And honestly, this iron, where is it? This one here is so far beyond repair. Yeah, you can repair it. Look at this thing, gone. I just chuck them and make new ones. I mean, honestly, what are you going to do? But some of this stuff is useful. Now, I was trying to think about things that, would be good underwater. I was trying to think, how could I replicate like a shipwreck or something like that? Unfortunately, I don't know if I can. Like, I mean, I can put a boat under there. Like, I did think about that. Gee, I nearly fell in the motherfucker. I thought about putting, a couple of boats, but I never built them, so I guess I should officially build them. You can make them out of different woods as well for different color contrasts. Like maybe I should do such a thing. Here we got white. So we'll make a couple of different boats. Okay, where are the boats? Not something I make often, so there. So yeah, we can make a white boat, a pink boat, a regular boat. Okay. 3 boats. Yeah, I think 3 boats in a ship in an aquarium environment would look kind of good. Different colors as well. So that's a thing. Let's put the woods back. They're kind of rarer type woods. I had to trade for these white woods. They grow in a very rare biome to find. All right. Well, that's interesting. That we got ourselves a gold sword. It's pretty good with its durability, so I'll keep that. But I have the diamond sword, which is working well for us. All that usage and it's barely got any durability taken off of it. Okay, let's leave that there. You know, that's everything. Yeah. Get this wood out of here. And everything else. Oh, yeah, we'll cook our dinner. Okay. That'll top us up for the food department. All this stuff here we can bring with us. All useful stuff. All stuff we can put in the I have a couple of item chests, item boxes rather, that are full of stuff that I can use for the aquarium. Because this is what it's been about. This is where my obsession has been the last week or so, on and off. Okay, I'll put these shears back. Got some leather. Oddly, I've got an ender pearl, which I don't know. I guess I'm not going to not pick it up, right? Yeah, and the rest of it I'll bring upstairs. So we're done here. All right. Always have your sword in hand. I haven't been down to the mine in quite a while, and I like that because it was getting a little bit crazy down there. So these 2 chests here are temporary chests. They are for the aquarium, which is just over there. So I'll show. In here I have more or less all the stone items, bar like these buckets, of course. And all these stones will do different things. This soul sand will burn blue instead of burning like regular orange to red flame. I've got a couple of things I can add on here. Perhaps I should have brought more netherrack. Damn. I was throwing it away like it's garbage. And this one here is more organic stuff. So like warped roots and crimson roots. Believe it or not, mushrooms and stuff. Like I wanted to have a very organic kind of color, trippy color themed. And some of these things are only available in the Nether, hence their strange appearance. And so yeah, we got all this wart block, whatever it is, and that's really cool. So that's going to be something. And I have to sort of put all this together like a puzzle. Yeah, so we have these boats as well, because I just kind of thought of that earlier, but never acted on it. And I just built them. So we got a pale oak and a cherry boat and a spruce boat. I think it would be a bit crazy if there was any more than that. In fact, I may only use one or two. I don't know. But this is what we have, right? And then I'll show the aquarium, which is right here. And you can only hope and pray, right, that a creeper doesn't come along and decide to destroy all your work. But this is what I've been working on. It's not 100% complete. It could change. In fact, it probably will. I was thinking about redoing it with all, the blue wood, if I can get my hands on some more, but it's very rare. There's a skelly in there hiding under the shade. Look at him move along as I was going to say I'm going to get him. But yeah, I can get him here. I've left this side open. I'll go get him. Bitch. Got some traders running around. That's right. Well, I might as well show it now that I'm in here. So this opening in the side here will not be here, but this is the perspective of the fish. So in here, we're going to build the floor of replicate a seabed, I guess, build it up, buttercup, and it can be as low or as high as we want. So this is the area that I have that's going to be full of water. Now in the middle is, let me get in here. Well, first and foremost, these doors are absolutely amazing. They look very Cthulhu. I don't know. I just love the blue and green kind of theme. Very nice. I just put the purple amethyst block here. I don't know why, because I thought it looks very nice. That was the only reason, really. I put a base dirt floor. One block beneath that is the roof of my house underneath, which is from here when I go down. So I don't want to impede on that. But I can change any of these dirt blocks as well. I can add into it and change it and mix it all up with the different types of blocks that I have, which I'll go into more depth about. And I was able to reforge the clay from balls, because when you gather the seahorses, good, they're llamas, dude, and they shouldn't be in here. They're trader llamas. Hear them hawking up loogies. Yeah, so there's lots to do. I'll show you. Like you basically. So this will be. Just imagine there'll be water everywhere. I'm gonna kill these fuckers, dude. They don't belong in here. Get out of here. Where's the trader? You know better than to bring him in here. Come here. You're trespassing, dude. No need for the police. Right. Home invaded me. I had no choice. So yeah, basically what'll happen is this will have a nice seabed. Okay. It'll be full of water, and you'll come in here, and this will be sealed off, of course. And you'll be able to stand here and observe what's happening. And also you'll be able to observe when you're traveling up and down the ladder. But you'll get to a point where you'll be able to stop and enter here if you wish. And this is like an observatory room. And the soul sand in which I spoke of earlier is there, burning blue for the aquatic theme. That was the wife's idea. Nice one. I didn't even think of it. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of scary / cool having the glass there. One break and you're falling to your death, but all good. A couple of different glowing blocks there, just to, change it up a little bit. But yeah, pretty cool view. And then what you can do is go all the way up to the very roof, and there we go. Blue, the remaining blue wood that I had for the planks, I turned it into fence. And I had just enough, just like Resident Evil 9. Yep, that's right. I had just enough to get to here, so technically I could just put another type of fence there, but I want the blue theme, the green theme, the aquatic theme. But that's pretty much it for the development of the actual aquarium. So I have to sort of build it now in terms of what the intended purpose is, which is, like replicate a seabed, something like that, which is not going to be super easy, but at the same time, as long as we have the right materials and we play around with it, we can do it. I'll head inside here. I always end up with crap. I don't want a bow that's like basically broken. That's from killing that skeleton. It just makes me feel icky. I don't want your crap, dude. The other stuff's good though. Slowly but surely, I've amassed a little arrow collection and bone collection. Bone, you might ask, well, why are bones important? Well, you can make bone meal if you're harvesting. Certainly helps. And then leather for books, making a library or whatever. Yeah, it all helps. All right, cool. So I think pretty much we have as much as I can get of stuff, unless I'll need to grab one thing actually. But other than that, that's about it. So I'm gonna start getting it on. So there's some more nether rack. I got some magma block, which might look cool at certain locations and points. And I think that's gonna do it. Maybe some nether wart. A little bit of, just different types of stone. Some terracotta, perhaps. Oh, look, new recipes. They're always adding new stuff. The basalt, I think I won't get too funky with it. But, just to break it up and have it... I really wanted to have a lot of color. That was kind of the main intention. Alright, so that's like a full stack there. Magma. Anything kind of looks a bit special. Crying obsidian. I don't know why that obsidian is crying, but boo-hoo. I thought about having some sort of underwater burning. Like if I could make it somehow burn underwater. Like maybe one little section or in the corners I could put soul sand, light it on fire, encapsulate it, like encase it in glass rather, and then it'll be burning, and then fill it with water on the outside, and it'll be burning forever. Until a creeper blows up next to it. Oh man, I'll rage quit this whole series. All right. So I guess at some point I'm going to have to start bringing this stuff over, right? Interesting. Well, I'll keep 1 and 1. I really don't need this shit. And the rest I can just start bringing over. All right, so if we're thinking about it, let's go for a bit of a scout. That never hurts to, have a day out and have a look around. Get a general idea what we're trying to do. So, I mean, here's a setting. You see it differently from, of course, in the water and then up top. These guys, too. I want to know if I can capture one of these fuckers. Put him in my house. He'd be swimming around. So there's, is that regular stone? Gravel, dirt, sand. And then we have some seagrass. We do have clay. I'm just looking at the levels. These guys want it bad, don't they? Oh yeah. Okay, so how's this for news, right? So, so. There's a thing. There's a thing called an underwater beacon. I think that's the proper term, or maybe it's not. But anyway, it allows you to breathe underwater. So it's like a atmospheric processor, like in Total Recall, but underwater one. And if you're underwater next to it, you can breathe underwater, and it has all this. It like heals you and stuff. It's got all these properties to it, and it has this big light beacon coming up out of the water. You can create one of them with a thing called Heart of the Ocean. You find Heart of the Oceans in treasure chests that are buried, and or in mines that are abandoned mines, right? Lost abandoned mines that are underground. So once you find that, you add 8 shells. You surround it with eight of these seashells that you find from fighting those underwater zombies, and then you can create this underwater thingy, right? I'm 1 shell away, and also I need to find that those mines with the secret chests, but 1 shell away. So that will be good to get. I'll be able to. Maybe I could even put it in the aquarium somehow and have the light coming straight out of it or next out the front or something, something create like a light show. But then it will also have those qualities I aforementioned. Interesting stuff. I just read up on that because you'll just be wondering shit in Minecraft and then you just ask Google. You're just like, you know what? I'm sick of wondering. Let's just find out. So yeah, it looks like just the regular run of the mill, like just stacks of gravel and things. Yeah, stacks of gravel and dirt and sand. I want that, but I'm also going to jazz it up with a few rare blocks, a few glowy blocks, make it look a little bit alien, a little bit kind of tropical, a little bit exotic, a little bit tight, a little bit sexual. Tight like a tiger, yes. That's a keeper. That's going in the skin box. And then I got to capture these fuckers and other fish like it and enslave them. Turn them into my slaves. I've got clay. Clay Aiken. All right. Looks intriguing. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Let's get into it. No time like the present. There's a balance that I'm going to have to apply here that is different to just most things. If you look at most things, there's straight edge, it's OCD heaven, everything's straight, flat, but in here it's going to be quite the opposite. So things need to be uneven, they need to be scattered around, they need to be messy, and it needs to have a different kind of flow to it. And that's anything but what I'm used to. That's why I'm kind of having, I wouldn't say difficulty, but I'm having a little trouble getting started here, I guess. Look at that, 1 block of sand. Really? Really? Do you know why? Because every other block of sand I had went towards my frickin' making glass. So I guess that's my next mission, is to go get some sand because I didn't realize, I promise, I didn't realize I'm actually screwed. So we need to head out and get just some raw sand that we're actually, for the first time ever, not going to use for glass. Because that's the only reason I ever looked at sand was for glass. I never thought of it like, oh, I'm going to use this in some sort of. Also when I was doing the garden, the growing harvesting, planting. Some instances you need it, but other than that, no. And now for the first time, I kind of need it for that setting. So it's kind of foreign to me. So every item that I could have used in an underwater setting, I brought with me and put in those 2 chests, more or less, and everything I sourced from the Nether, because pretty much everything from the Nether looks so weird, it would look cool potentially. So that's what I like to do in real life, just put all the ingredients in front of me and then sort of just choose and pick and choose from it. All right. What the fuck were we doing? I literally just forgot. Thinking so far ahead, I forgot the present. I forgot. Let's just go over everything anyway. Give it a good once over. Oh, sand. That's right. God, how can I forget? Wart block. The shit is that one? Raw copper? Okay. I should have more than that here. Oh, that's raw iron. Oh, I gotcha. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen raw copper bar that one block. Hmm. Yeah, let's get real funky with it. So it's the quest for some sand, and then we can really get going here. And I may even move the chests inside in a central position, like say right behind the staircase, and then start building the edges first, so I won't have to return here, even though it's nice and close. I'll bring the bed with me as well. Just makes it that little bit quicker. Oh shit, I may not have needed to bring quite so much amethyst, but yeah, what are you going to do? This stuff looked intriguing. So it is exciting because you can really mix and match, and it's, like I said, the opposite to my personality of how I like things, everything neat and orderly. This is going to be like a chaos, organized chaos. So it's a very like difficult feeling to sort of overcome. It's like I'm fighting against my natural instincts and inkling to be be orderly, I guess. Right. So as I was saying, a couple of chests, but that's literally going to involve everything, transporting everything over, dude. And it will save time. So it's just what we got to do. Let's get some chests. So 4 single chests or 2 double chests, whatever. Hopefully I have enough wood to create those. No, I don't. 3. We'll have to make that work, and then empty 1 and whatever. Also, the risk of being blown up, traveling between, not concentrating, and then kaboom. Nah. We'll end up putting another one there. Oh, in the bed. The bed here. So yeah, that'll be our little lunch room, little bedroom. We'll stop for breaks and sleep there. Just living in a little closet there. I know this is a bit kind of random. I'll just clear this out. I'll break it. I just want it complete so I can have, when you have an idea, you want to just do that. You don't want to compromise, right? So there we go. And the bed is fucking annoying, too close. I'll just put it here. All right, so this is going to be our workstation. This is going to be our working area. And everything else has been sort of predetermined, and I'm happy for now with it. I'd like to change the exterior, the framework, but that's another story. Let's just bring everything over, and then we can start getting artistic with this bitch. I'm just going to empty out my current inventory. trying to go in almost like a color theme. Oh, those are the shells I was talking about. So we just need one more of those. So I'm gonna keep fighting those underwater zombies, and yeah, I like the idea of using redstone torches in the aquarium. So and then the boats. But yeah, I really feel I've thought of every angle of every item that I can use up to this point. I'm sure other things might hit me in terms of inspiration. We'll see. And of course, I don't have to use certain amounts of quantities or anything. It's just if I had anything that could be used, I certainly wanted to bring it. And yeah, I don't think I'll be able to use everything. As I said, there's just I like having the option around me. Okay, and then that goes there. These are actually mushrooms and stuff, like, but I thought, shit, anything organic or living or looks cool. We'll get it. We'll see how it looks. We don't have to commit to anything. Half the fun. Okay, let's get these boats here. And the chains just sort of to remind me that we can do lanterns, we can do all sorts of lights and signs and things like that. So the decorative aspect is coming too. The only problem with that is not everything will affix to glass. I noticed that torches will certainly stick to glass, but ladder will not, for example. That's why, because I would have made this entire staircase out of glass if I could. But it's kind of good. It's not. It gives something. It breaks it up a little bit. Otherwise, your eyes would be kind of going funky. Like, what am I looking at here? It's because even like if you're looking at this, you're like, what? Like, what am I looking at? Like, what's what? It offers some distinction there. So anyway, let's. What the shit, bro? Let's clean out these chests and move on. Couple of fish. Now, the fact that I'm bringing these says is because they don't say raw fish or uncooked fish or whatever. So I hope they're still alive. They've been out of the tank a while. And secondly, I believe you need a bucket to catch live fish. I've never caught live fish other than just like with a fishing rod in Minecraft. So I don't know specifically what I was gonna say the dealio, what the story is, what the dealio is. Um, the storio. That's a good one. It's like an Oreo, but it's a story. Um, anyway, we'll work everything out in time. So lots of dirt, Joe Dirt. Yeah, like I said, I just try to keep it in themes of color or rarity of the stone or the feral glow stones or what have you. These drip stones, I could underfill the tank and place them above the tank. So they were literally like dripping into the tank or something. I need to find lily pads. I haven't got lily pads. That would make a perfect addition to the aquarium, of course. There's frogs. I don't know if we can catch frogs, but I think you can now. I think you can catch the frog spawn. So yeah, lots to come, lots to do. I don't want creeper coming in. All right, so here let's get this thing happening. We got dripstone, like I said. You attach these fuckers to the dripstone. I'll put the real bright stuff down the bottom. Where there's like the different colors. Uh, Yeah, you got mossy variants and shit. So adds a bit more kind of realism when you're looking through the tank. Also, there's stained glass, so I could experiment with different types of stained colored glass with the dyes. You can dye the glass, I believe. So there's so many options I could change along the way too. It's not just like this is it forever. It's a basic kind of approach, and then things might change. Well, things always change. But yeah, sand, right? Look, sand. That's my main objective here. I'd say that's pretty good. Pretty, pretty good. The fish, I don't know where to put the fuckers. So we'll stick them in here, I guess. Got some flowers. Once again, I don't know anything kind of organic. I probably won't use most of this stuff, but and look, even if we don't get a lot done today, or even get nothing done today beyond just this, I'm still happy with the progress because it's taken a lot to get to this point, and I don't want to rush the final stage of it just because, like, oh, you have to do it or whatever. I had an idea I could do like the dirt kind of twisting all the way up so that when you go up, it's kind of like a twisted effect, and you go up and the fish will be swimming kind of around. But there's a few reasons why that wouldn't be so great because you would lose visibility from the ground floor. You would lose, it would lose a certain amount of charm to it, I guess, from a distance. It would just look like a big block on the side, I guess. But not unless you dressed it up nice and did it correctly. So there's options what we can do. I still haven't fully committed to anything. It's time for sleep, right? Yo, it is sleepy time. Let's finalize whatever's in here. I love how I just left the door open, like, yeah, fuck my house. I don't care about that. It's all about the fish tank. We got buckets of water, and boy, we're gonna need them. All in all, I have, what have I got? I got 6 buckets of water, but I also have 4 buckets of milk, and I got 2 buckets of lava. So if I got rid of the 2 buckets of lava, poured them out, and the buckets of milk, it would certainly increase our water, bucket capacity, and I could also just make more buckets too with the iron. There's always that. How come it's... Oh, there. I was going to say. Nice. Well, that appears to be everything. It's almost like we're moving out. We're just moving next door. We're all moved in now. Good night. Yeah, fry you fuckers. Okay, we'd be in here. What stone is that? That's not a stone, that's gravel. Interesting. Yeah, it's almost in the cobblestone family, but not. And this looks nice with that, you see? Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I think that's going to work out well, and not something that I'm looking to rush at all. Just have it happen in its natural way. This is the soul sandals I was talking about. We can get that burning. Could potentially create something special here to burn underwater. Glass is not something I'll probably need, but then again, maybe I'll very much need it. Um, Very nice. Okay. Chests can come back with me. They're not something we really need anymore. And these buckets, look, I guess I'll just stick them here. Some interesting items nonetheless. But I've saved up a lot of this stuff through the course of the game. Just having gone through the caves and other areas, other regions, other nether regions, other portals and stuff, you can get some of this crazy, funky shit. The rest of it was from caves and other areas. Nice, interesting places. Cool. So, enough lollygagging. I guess I have to start making something happen here. So, ocean floors, dirt, and all the aforementioned blocks. We have enough dirt going on for right now. So, sand. That's right. Begging your pardon. I need to go on a sand hunt, and then we can... Because sand's going to be pretty prevalent to this build, so let's get the sand. Get all this stuff back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Of course, it never goes to the area that you want it to go. Oh God, I hate it. I'm just going to use the directional button. Seems to be, at least it's effective, right? There's no floaty crap. Um, yeah. Good to go. All right. Good to go, son. So, sand deposits are pretty much everywhere and anywhere. Try not to wreck the ones right by my house. But, you know, life goes on. Stop smacking my butt. Sexual assault. Let's see what you get. By fighting these guys, I could accidentally land one of those shells, and thus we're 50% there, you know. Because it's really intriguing, the sound of that beacon. It has underwater breathing and healing properties, and all that light, underwater light, would just, like I was thinking, you could just make a house out of it. You could just put it in the middle of the ocean and build a house around it, and then you could breathe under there. I think it would be super awesome. Super cool awesome. All in one. Super cool awesome. Starvox. That's ridiculous. Who's going to see that stupid ass fucking whatever that was for, that company, and go, oh my God, I'm going to go home and get my GameCube out of the cupboard. Or rather, my N64. So ridiculous. I don't know how many pieces of sand, but a couple of stacks might put my mind at ease. There's another one of those bastards. They look like the damn zombies on Pirates of the Caribbean. Fight me like a man. Yeah, sometimes it floats, sometimes it sinks. Just like the thing in your bowl that stinks. Come on, kill me, I'm right here, do it. I'm gonna catch me some fish. I'm gonna catch me some fish. I'm gonna catch me some fish. But yeah, seriously, we gotta catch ourselves some fish. Tropical fish, we're gonna have to go to different regions and catch these bastards and put them in our fish tank. Put them in our new home, or their new home. It will be for my amusement and my enjoyment. You're not gay. That's okay, neither am I. You're not happy? Why, what's wrong? Alright, let me... Oh, I won't be healing anytime soon if I don't get my hunger up. Alright, let's go inside. Jason, I want to show you my aquarium. Look at my aquarium, Jason. Jason, look at my aquarium. Jason. Jason! You ever play Heavy Rain? Jason! You should play Heavy Rain. You're mentioned quite a lot in it. One of the funniest videos I've ever seen on YouTube is the Heavy Rain video where the guy purposely chooses to... You've heard that before? The guy purposely fucks up the quick time events, and consequently that makes your main character fall over. So he's chasing this guy, and he's like, makes him like the most clumsy, goofy ass motherfucker. It's so funny. But anyway, this is my aquarium, Jason. What do you think? So you will come in here through the aqua doors, which is the, what's it called? The wilted willow trees or whatever they're. I can't remember. And in here will be all the water, right? All the water will be here. We're going to build up this sea floor, fill it full of fishes and water. You'll be able to go up here. Look at this. You'll be able to like look down, see the aquarium, be like, yeah, fish. Look around. Be like, I really gotta quit drinking. And then you can go upstairs and we can launch fireworks. But like you got the soul sand, aqua theme. Everything was aqua themed. I need to complete the fence. Ran out of wood. Look, there's the path to your place there. Yeah, that's where we're at. I worked very hard on this. Very, very, very hard. Very. So that's it. That's it. Oh, I feel happier now. I've got almost 2 stacks of sand. That is good, yeah. Look like a kid built it. How dare you? Look, this is where we're sleeping. We're gonna sleep here. We're gonna rely on these 2 storage boxes for the supplies. So this side is like organic with a slash some interesting items. Did you know you can make an underwater beacon with a heart of the sea, which you find in buried treasure chest, and 8 of these nautilus shells, and it goes underwater. You can breathe underwater next to it. You can build like a house like around it. It's like a atmospheric processor. Fucking cool. And I'm gonna put like boats, like abandoned boats, like shipwrecked boats in here. And I got all this organic stuff like vines and leaves and stuff. And poof, my head's gonna explode. And in here I've got all different types of blocks. And you'll have to look at this screen and observe the beauty because I gotta go pee. No, that's all right. It looks like a kid built it. I'll remember that. No, but I gave you credit for the walk-in idea. I think that's a good idea because then you can actually enjoy it. You know what I mean? This aspect here, I like that. So I'll give you credit for that, but nothing else. Shake it extra hard for me. You mean shake it like that? Shake it, baby. Shake it. No, I will not. Oh, you want to know an interesting fact? I was standing on top of the glass roof, and I'd never seen this before. but when you look straight up underneath your character's feet, it looks exactly like Lego men. It has the little square notches in the middle and everything, like to slot them into the board. Fucking crazy. But anyway, yeah, I guess I'm safe here, right? Not. I'm gonna sleep. I'll be back. Yeah, actually, I want to help Jason because your aquarium looked good. So tell me out of this shit here, right? Like, what would be your advice for making stuff? Like, I want to make it look all natural and stuff. So I'll leave this one open, I guess, or maybe this one even, and then you can have a look and then let me know what I should do. I remember that time when we did what's it called? Share play. I was able to watch your stream, watch your gameplay. You could do that. But anyway, I'll be back. All right. Oh, excuse me. Jason says, shake it extra from it. Yeah, we read that. I would make the bottom for separate gravel, sand, dirt blocks so it looks natural. Use two kinds of coral and the sea cucumbers. Yeah, I haven't even got that yet. Don't worry, I'll be searching. I probably won't even be able to fill this thing up for a while. I'm going to spend a long time trying to dress it up and make it look right. Sea cucumbers. You got to figure out how to get turtles to the aquarium. A girl at work actually said something really interesting about that. Reminded me of you, so I'll put a pin in that, and put name tags on some so they don't despawn. Oh shit! You don't want them despawning, right? Buy my collection. I just need 30K. So you actually are going to sell it for even less than a third of its going rate. Dude, piece it out, man. Give your son a job to sell it. Like, you know what I mean? You sell it, you make this much, I'll make that much. All you got to do, right? Go to eBay, look at sold listings, find the price range, drop it a little bit less than that so it goes in suggested categories, and you'll still make more, but you got to piece it out, obviously. Or bundle shit, make it a bit quicker. Anyway, do what you want. It's your shit, but I wouldn't give it away. Fuck that. Do a channel, bro. Like, do reviews, bro. I'll watch them. I'll watch your complete playthrough on Donkey Kong 64 or whatever. Hey, it's a good game. I like it. It's probably a little bit over, you know, overhyped, but it's a good game. I like Donkey Kong SNES. Fuck, that's good. The music will just get me going. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stash. It's almost like I need a these are my work lockers and I need a personal locker, right? So we've got this. Let's put a single chest down. And I'm gonna place that here. I'm just gonna have to respect the workspace. You know what I mean? Respect the workspace. And yeah. I'm gonna have to just keep the food. Or at least a portion of the food. I don't need to have it all on me. I don't need ladders on me. I don't need torches on me. Yeah, this is like my locker. And I'll just keep yeah. That will work, yeah. Don't need axes inside. Well, you know, you can use them as a temporary weapon. You get bum rushed by a gang of creepers. They're looking to do you harm. You pull out your trusty axe and you say, "Fuck off." All right, there we go. That's basic bitch shit. Just, I don't know. Sand, like you said, Jason, I think sand and dirt is very kind of basic. We have dirt in the floor, so maybe not quite so much dirt needed. I want to kind of build into that. That's why I put the dirt down. But okay, next would be Jason Vectors. I don't have 30K. Yeah, I don't either. I can get it, but then I would owe other people, and that's never good. We've got clay here. Clay is good because I do see clay when I'm out swimming about. Okay, so we've got sand, clay, one little dirt. Some of the more exotic stuff we'll add as probably trimming. You do see cobblestone, believe it or not. That is a thing. There's mossy too. Dripstone we can save for the top. Okay, this is coming together. Granite's a bit interesting, isn't it? There's a bit of a red brownish tinge. And we've got clay, I said that. Oh, I like the terracotta a lot. I like it. Just weird stones we're going to mix together. I think this could work. Okay. So get going with this. I don't know. Whatever I do, there's that natural inkling to want to do it with symmetry and not be random, right? But well, that looks gay. I don't know. I think it'll come, right? There'll be a bit of a flow happening, maybe. One can hope. Some of these other blocks don't need quite so much of this out at once. Like so. And just try and go from there, I guess. And if I'm building up on it, I don't want to waste some of the rarer, I guess you'd say, lesser seen or available resources. Let's maybe I tie back on that one. Yeah, mix it up with one of these babies. You know? Oh, we got a bit of a problem with this resource here. Let's mix it up. I just want to definitely randomize the shit out of this place. And it can be like, it doesn't have to be like completely all the way around. It can be just like in sections, like in corners and shit. And that's like a nice little start there. We have a boat, remember? Like almost like a boat got marooned here. What kind of boat? What was the tail? Was it a female? Was it a, let's say it was a white boat. It was a pale boat. It was a white knight. He was simping for some chick. You see? Look at that. Perfect. And we'll make it a little buried. He hit some rocks here. See that? It's a rock. Add some more sand because he thought he was safe, but no, he ran ashore. And we're gonna put like seaweed and stuff around. I don't know. It's all very new to me. This type of thing. There'd be more like exhibits, right? Or even like aquarium type, like toys or models. Yeah. As long as there's a theme, and it looks good. I have all the other stuff like the roots and the vines and all that stuff I can put down. But in terms of the blocks, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe more sand. I mean, and also I can do this. It doesn't have to be. I think that would help the overall kind of do a reverse looking thing. Maybe not this. I don't know. I'm just trying on some shit. Like I said, normally if you can't tell by looking around, everything's got a straight line, everything's got an edge, everything's controlled and neat, and this is the opposite of that, so it's a little more difficult. We got some clay here. Just that ocean floor. You got to bear in mind where we're standing now is going to completely be underwater, all the way up to that. See the bottom of that there? Those glowstones? Going to be pretty much all the way up to there, unless I decide to do a dripstone roof, which is possible, because I have the dripstones and the what do you call it? The crystals that form underneath them. Straight lines are better than K lines. Yeah, better than bent lines. I posted it for 50% value. I'm just taking offer. Someone offered me 18 and 22 so far. I'm asking 33.5. No one wants to pay you. I guess no one's got that kind of money offhand, but then you'll see people make stupid moves like they'll go and spend X amount of money on such a dumb thing. But yeah, it's might be time of year as well, and yeah, it's like Facebook Marketplace, is it? They're doing it local. You'll get interest from people. Are you still letting that guy come over? I wouldn't let anyone come over. I'd be like, get the hell out of my house. trying to make it look random, natural. I could put like let's really do something drastic on this side because I think it needs it. This will be the smaller version of that, and we'll get something happening here. Store owner coming up on Tuesday. Yeah, get that gun cleaned. If he's a store owner, he might pull a legitimate offer, but at the end of the day, bro, you know your worth. It sounds like you're just wanting to be rid of it. But if you're rid of it quickly, you might want it back too. And it's going to cost you a lot more to get it back. But anyway, like you said, you're going to keep a selection and get rid of the rest. But yeah, up to you, of course. You're the one who put it together. You know, only you can decide. And it's true, you know, in a way, like I don't think my kid gives a fuck about the entire Atari Lynx collection that's sitting over there. Like I just told him if I die, don't fucking throw it away or sell it for $10. Like research it before you sell it. Better make sure that they don't pocket any of the games, things that happened to the last gamer. Yeah, don't go. And this Lego deal that's gone south, if, as you've read, don't go on consignment. Definitely don't go on consignment. And you want a record of don't do cash only. They'll give you funny bills. You want a legal you want a bank transfer. You know, you want a record of it. You want a record of the transaction. You want witnesses. You want people with you. You want someone watching you back to be back. Got to go, I guess. Yeah. All right, do your thing. Do your thing. Oh, if you put down clay, you're not taking cash. If you put down clay and you break it, it'll just go back to the original format of it. So be careful if you do that. The only thing that's going to suck is it's going to make it really difficult to get to the blocks underneath here. If I start changing these too much, that's going to look weird. Like, you see what I mean? I just wanted to have some. I'm not good at this. Clearly, I'm not good at this. But hopefully, when all's said and done, you know, it'll look semi decent. I have no idea what I'm doing. Clearly. Oh yeah, that's I have glowstone downlights. That's like literally my ceiling. And that's why I couldn't dig down. Otherwise, I would have just dug down. It would have been like simpler. That's why this feels a bit more difficult. Yeah. I'll purposely avoid this section, of course, just because the obvious. It's home sweet home at the moment. I don't mind adding some indifferent blocks or what have you. It's the cheapest way I can actually do it and go, yay, I'm doing it. Like, because I've never done this shit before, so I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not. We're just gonna have to find out towards the end, right? Once we're already in it. It's just all about the little touches I can put on it and just see if I can put something together that looks half decent. Yeah, this is an aquarium, so I'm inside of a. It's like I'm a little person. Just teleported in, trying to align it. I think I'll put another boat display somewhere around. Maybe I could do something at another level too. But I hope to get a lot of those. Well, I have some actually, some of the vines and the long seaweed and whatnot, the seagrass. That'll look cool. And there's different tinted glass I wanted to add. So yeah, I won't be adding water for quite a while. But yeah, if I added green glass there, it might change the look of the water. things like that. I wanted to make a cave, actually, so the fishes can go in the cave, or the turtles, whatever. But any aquatic life, I'm going to basically enslave it and bring it here. And this is where it will live. So yeah, I'm in no rush, and obviously things are going to change. I'm not expecting anything to happen quickly. There's going to be iterations and revisions of things, and yeah, this looks a bit kind of Lego-esque, but yeah, I'll refine it as I go. What other resources do I have here? Let me see. Yeah, I saw this stuff here, and I just thought, you know what, that could look cool. And this sand, this intrigued me. I was thinking if I could get like a block burning, right, like around. Oh, if I could do something next to this, and then just put glass over it, make like a little thing, stop the water from getting it. It will continually burn. Yeah, like water would put it out, wouldn't it? I don't know, but I could do something like that. I could put a soul sand block there and light it, and then put it in glass. What put glass around it or whatever, so you can see it. That could be something cool to do. Shoot the glass. Weren't they speaking gibberish German too? Because they thought no one was gonna like fact check them on it. That's so crazy. That did not age well. So what can I do with this soul sand here? Yeah, I heard something like that. It could be. Look, don't take everything I say with a pinch of salt, but let's see if I can add the soul sand. Will this burn the boat? There's a chance it'll burn the boat. It's right. Yeah, that's a bit off the boat now. Let's light this sucker. Okay. It fucking burnt the boat. But I got it back. Alright. Let's try and put... I'm trying this shit out. It doesn't mean that this has to be what happens here. But let's see. Have I got... I don't even have enough glass, I don't think. No, I got 2 pieces of glass. I would have to go back and smelt the shit. Fuck that. But maybe. That's the whole thing. I'm not locked into any one thing here. This is just all trial and error shit. Whatever I do on this stream, you'll probably, like next time I happen to stream it, it'll probably look entirely different. I'll probably change everything. But yeah. Add some shit. I don't want to waste the soul sand. That's very specific for burning. What else, mate? Well, Bruce Willis can't even speak anymore, so his cognitive issues have gotten to that point. So yeah, no more diehards to come unless they make an even crappier sequel. What, his son comes back? He's like, "Hey, Dad, I'm going to take vengeance for it." The last Die Hard movie didn't even feel like a Die Hard movie, so I just didn't give a shit. It really sucked. It really sucked. Die Hard made Die Hard with not Die Hard with a Vengeance. That was a good one. A Good Day to Die Hard, the fourth one or whatever. It made that look like a good one, and I wasn't really keen on that one. But anyway, let's sleep before something spawns in our living room. Oh yeah, we can add a few terracotta blocks. Just thinking like with dirt, you could put plants there, we could put plants there, and that would make sense. Sand, grow in the sand. Sure. Yeah, it's harder than it seems. I don't know. Or it's just me. I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't trying to really make it too big, like tall like that, but then you don't see the sand. It's almost a waste. Yes. Obi-Wan. Such a random thing, like setting amidst such order might actually work in its favor. So hopefully it has a look that's convincing and appealing, but I don't normally do this shit, as I've said. So who fucking knows? Subject to change. Everything's subject to change. Play. Yeah, just whatever. It's almost like you have an assignment due tomorrow and you've got to fucking you got to fucking do something. Your dad's in the kitchen with fucking trying to remember how to make fucking old school shit. How do you do this? Trying to put something together. Hmm. It's just kind of obvious to do kind of these things in the corners. I wanted to do a little something else, but that's where we're at. Man, filling this place up is going to take a minute. And then I've got to introduce all this wildlife, so I'm going to have a place where I can get the animals to introduce them into here. I didn't even think of that. Oh yeah, what I was going to tell you. So this girl at work, she told me that it's a little complicated, that there's a way to transport items with the leash, so you can get, like, say you have like an animal on the leash, or you're guiding it with a particular thing. You can get it, and there's these creatures. I don't know. They're like little flying. They fly around, and you can attach yourself to them, and then whatever you have on your person or whatever you're with, you can walk it onto like a carpet or something that you plant, and then you can fly away. I know it's really vague, and it's what I remember of it, but it's like something like that where you can transport it that way. You can fly it around that way, and I'm like, that sounds way too advanced for me. Oh, it's a baby ghast, I think, from memory. You have to tour every 30 minutes to make sure the inmates aren't killing each other. I made a little sandbar for the turtles so they can crawl around. Okay, that's very considerate for you, or considerate of you. Turtles, the ninja turtle. Oh yeah, Raphael. I knew I bet on the right turtle. Hey, he's the only surviving one. I knew it. I always liked him. He was my favorite. I got Raphael figures there. So here, watch this one. We're gonna go that, and then go that. Look at that. You know, look like cookies you get at grandma's house. Remember those icing ones? Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. So, as it sits, I mean, I would say that's all right in terms of just some scattered shit. This, I mean, it's just cliche. I don't know what else to do. So anyway, let me just do one thing. I'm gonna put this shit back and then go and try to dress it up. You know, maybe I don't spend too long trying to make the perfect aquarium. I just make a aquarium, right? Or an aquarium. An aquarium. Sounds like a weird name. You got coral yet? I don't even have coral, dude. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to, like, with whatever I've got here, I'm trying to do the best I got. And then eventually I'm going to, like, research what else I need. Like, I know I need coral. I know I need all these animals, fishes. So it's going to take a minute. It's just like a starting point, really. So I'm going to remove all of this shit. For the most part. And then just, yeah, anything here. So just use this corner area as like a practice area. So technically we could, the vines, they need to be attached. So like I'm not 100% versed. So I need dirt, I'm assuming. So let's say, for example, let's say I put a dirt block there, right? I can attach a vine, but can I attach oh, dude, that's the shit I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Like, I don't want to leave that dirt block there, but you see what I mean? And let's say, theoretically, I was going to try and break the block and see if they stayed. But that's what I mean. If I could do something like that, that would, yeah, maybe I'll make a cave here. Maybe this would be the beginning of a cave. And I can, like, hang shit from it. You know what I mean? Have it kind of open in areas. Definitely need seagrass and kelp. I have, let me see here. I have seagrass. Seagrass is, I'm thinking about, like, building down onto the display. But yeah, you're right. Seagrass is there. Look at these things. I have warped wart blocks. I'm going to add these in as we get a little bit more risky with it. I've got crimson roots as well. So I'm going to just go with some real obvious colors and then, like, really, like, maybe contrast it. Look at that. We got twisting vines here. So we got some of these. We don't have too many of the red ones, but we got some of the blue ones. So maybe I'll change this up. I said maybe I'll it doesn't like it. Maybe it only reacts to, I have an idea. I think it only reacts to netherrack. Let's see if I'm right. No. Interesting. Oh, wonderful. We're learning here as we go. Yeah, let's make it 3D and shit. Oh, it doesn't like terracotta. That doesn't like that. That doesn't like that. All right. I don't want to go too heavy on one thing. Oh, look at this. We got some warped roots. Yeah, be warped rooting your ass. Yeah. You could be watching Pornhub right now. You are watching Pornhub right now, don't you know? This is the OnlyFans section for Minecraft. What do you reckon? Like, it's got some trimmings on it. If I had to present something, I don't know. It looks all very aquatic. It's all very lovely. So the distance between the highest point there and there is what, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7, 8 blocks something. So it's not like I have a ton of room to play with. But ultimately, like you could just dress up an area like this and you know, play around with it. And I don't want to over season it. That's very easy to do. Oh look, Betty time. Betty Boo. And I want to trip it up too. I don't just want to have it like conventional. I want to like, where's those? We have glowstones and shit. Look at this, bro. We're gonna like, you know what I mean? See that? We're gonna like make it like a display shit. I don't know, is that enough? It'll add some light coming up. Maybe I'll add another one here and put some more sand down or something. Dirt. And then I'll add that one there or something. Yeah, bro, I don't know. I think it looks all right. You get a bit of glowing action. Didn't even put one there. I like it. See what can happen when you're just messing about? There's nothing quite like splashing around in boats. Well, there we go. Got something happening. I wouldn't say it's anything to kick my heels in the air about, but it feels organic. Feels like we arrived here naturally. Let's start filling this sucker up. No, we're not even a little bit ready. There is the question of these other things. So we've used examples of this. And look, I may trim it back a little. I think I might have had have fun with the hour it will take or more filling it in with water. Well, you're going to be helping me that day. Don't you remember you agreed to it? You told me that day. Also, that $20 you owe me. But yeah, we used all this stuff here. We have examples of it, so I guess we could be somewhat happy with that. What else? There's some redstone, but torches. That may be more, um, appropriate for. Hey. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was thinking about this. It's kind of bugging me. So we're in here. Not really for the aquarium. I just sent Harv $20. Why? Why would you send him 20? Did he bought you coffee one time and you never paid him back? I think it looks better than boring old. It's less. It puts out a lot of bright light, bright light, just like the soul sand here, but it definitely has more appeal. Looks like a fucking kid made it. Damn, you cut me with that, dude. I bought him lunch for his was crazy shipping costs, packages for packages, he says. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That the I would be sending packages more often to people if I could find stuff that I knew they were into, and I was still hunting around and finding stuff at good prices. But every time I go, it's like the best I can hope for is Wii Sports and Wii Fit. These aren't going to burn underwater, so that's just obviously an indicator. Because yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell where to go. So that's temporary. All right. We got a shipwrecked boat. We could have the makings of a cave here. I'm not saying that there's going to be one, but it could be happening here. I'm just saying. Let's try and find some more cool stones or blocks. We got this warped block. Let's try and make a crazy looking cave, maybe. Needs to be totally random. Just like there needs to be some order, of course, for what you're trying to do, but that's the balance of the balance of imbalance, I guess we're trying to do here. Makes me want to fucking cry. You see, like, just maybe this kind of thing only occurs around the edges because it's been so many years or whatever. They'll put some different layers and levels to it. And then when someone's outside, they can look in and say, hey, there's something growing there. Whereas you might not be able to see it from this side. So you might say, well, why bother? But the devil's in the details. So that's why. See? We can't see it, but you can see it on the outside. Just to have that breakup in the color and the garnishing of these plants really will bring this to life. I want to make an environment that feels like I want to live in it almost. Be back again. Yeah, all good. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming. It's creeping up on dinner time, and I've been on live all day. Not that I mind. But yeah, just building something up here. Build it up, Buttercup. And when I say a cave, I may not even mean it like a cave. What you might think, just something that's almost like a tree in its own way. Just some sort of area where the fish can swim about. A little bit of netherrack. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. Where's the dirt from? I can see down your shirt, Joe Dirt. Get a couple of other freaky looking blocks. Yeah, this grass one's interesting. They're like leaves, right? I grabbed everything, so I don't imagine I'll be using it all. Just anything that was sort of close to what I needed, I just went, yep, that'll do. That'll do, Pug, that'll do. The Blue Cave of Wonder. You see, for example, like there's a missing block behind, it'll show there. So perhaps I should put something there. Don't want to be forgetting that stuff does grow up high as well. I wonder, can I place it there though? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Interesting. Perhaps I can hang something. Let's try. I don't have too many of those, unfortunately. The red ones. I'll probably have to go back to the nether. Damn it. Yeah, boy, that looks fucking sick. Change to the blue one. Wow. Going all the way down. Hey, oh, why did it? Oh, I insulted it. It won't grow now. Sorry. Oh, it has to go. Yes, yes, yes. I gotcha. From the bottom. Okay. Okay, okay. And it has to be on like sand or dirt. Is that true? No, it is not true. Huh. We going a little crazy with the garnish here. Oh, this plant's growing through the boat. We got to push the boat back into position, yeah? I want about a couple of boats. Yeah, I don't like the boat. Give me my boat back. I'll reposition it. Got at least one glowstone. Where's the other glowstone? Oh, it's here. Yeah, I kind of had it between them, didn't I? Yeah, bitch. Yeah, boy. All right. Now we gotta add more for this cave. Dirt. Yeah, I guess. All right. What kind of cave is it? It's like a little itty bitty cave. It has to be. I don't want it super clean, obviously. I'm actually enjoying the randomness of it, would you believe? It's fun. Like keep a little bit of a theme like there with the color, but I just want to make it trippy and kind of naturally random to the point where you look and you go, that's fucking weird. But in a good way. All right. I have a blue. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a deep cave, just something that they can swim into. That's going to look awesome. Awesome. Yeah, like you're not going to see that. Maybe you're not going to see that fully from here, but you're going to appreciate it from the other side when you go past. Yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. Like that feels like more like a corner display than a actual part of the aquarium. But I think it's the beginning, honestly. I think it's a good start. And yeah, like I said, maybe a little over seasoned with some of the dressing, but we're gonna find more stuff. We're gonna find coral, so it'll all balance out. I'll know whether I've overdone it. Too much coral, too much vines, and what have you. Now there was other stuff here. I didn't want to just be solely about that stuff. I mean, there's flowers, but I mean underwater flowers. There's these funguses, perhaps something like that placed around might look cool. I really want it to look sort of alien in a way, like an alien, which underwater kind of almost does. It has that alien kind of vibe. And you're going to see this shit from outside too. Well, this is terracotta, so it's not gonna fucking stay there, is it? Son of a bitch. Make like 10 buckets. I have 6 buckets of water. I have 4 buckets of milk, and I have 2 buckets of lava. So I could use the additional buckets for water, and I could make more. So I think I'm all right. Um, and I got the ocean right there. So I'm honestly, like, this might sound weird, but filling it with water, this whole task is the least of my troubles. I don't care so much. I just want it to be, good. Um, red mushroom. What the shit? Interesting. Hey, look at that, man. Like a snow globe in the corner here. I kind of like it in the sense that I like it that they can kind of swim around in there, but it's not like it's open, but it's kind of closed off at the same time. Like, I didn't want to overdo it. I think that'll work. Is there other types of shit I can use? Ooh. Looks a little telegraphed. Whoa, must have saved it there. Like, you're never gonna see that. No mushrooms in water, right? But that's what I'm doing, dude. I'm making it look alien. Because okay, so these are fungus from um the Nether, and it sort of matches the color theme and whatnot. But yeah, I know you're technically correct. There's no fungus in mushroom, but in water. But it's I want it to be kind of like alien, like an alien world with all the sort of interesting stuff going on. Otherwise, it might just feel that bit too, I don't know, bit too kind of normalized. You know what I'm saying? For the first time ever, I'm getting off on the weirdness of it, as opposed to the symmetry and the perfection of it and the order, sir. I like all the indifference of it. Yeah, that's a little too dressed, but yeah. And like you said, coral, definitely have to get my hands on some coral and other things like that. What is this shit? All right, I'll put the mushrooms away. What are these? Stop the press. Who is that? Is that something that hangs? Oh shit, son. Look at this shit, bro. Maybe when the water, see, the thing is, maybe when the water is introduced, some of this stuff gets washed away. I won't know until that happens because it may not be designed with, it may not be with that in mind, So I keep pushing the boat out of the damn way. Stay. I'll have to break it again, dude. Uh, oh my God. There. Okay. What else have I got? This is like a trial in this corner. Like, I don't expect it to look the same when I stream next. Then again, we'll just try a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We got seagrass here, which I haven't even got to yet, that's insane. We got drip leaves. Ah, drip leaf. There's all sorts of shit going on here. I think it's a little overdone. Keep that one maybe. can't attach it to there. Interesting, isn't it? I think it's more about just the indifference of the mixture of the colors that will really, once the water's in here, will really bring it to life. Seagrass. Why can't I place any seagrass? Oh, interesting. It will not let me place seagrass for some reason. But you could imagine like the underwater world, and especially one that's, trying to make a little bit mysterious, would have all this freaky shit going on. I'm just trying to create something. Yeah, I'm finding I can't plant or place certain things rather. I'm gonna swap my remotes anyway, my controllers. In case I always worry it's like a button malfunction or some shit. And you're running around hitting this button thinking you're an idiot, but it's the damn controller I find modern controllers suck. They're very finicky. They break very easily. Too many moving pieces, too much going on with them, and more opportunity for breakdown. They have updates now, so when your controller has an update, the fuck, right? What else we got going on here? Yeah, I don't know how to place this shit. How do you place seagrass? It's not kind of doing what I want it to do. Let's get the dirt. Maybe it responds to dirt or something. Oh, we've got dirt here. What the fudge? Where's the sand? Did I run out of sand? Oh. Oh, yeah, we got this fucking weird looking thing. Save it for the other side. Don't want to use all my resources here, but this almost feels like a demo, like prototype type thing. Just trying to get some concept idea. Oh, yeah, sand is not good. What other block could we use? Something red. Break it up. But yeah, lily pads, coral, as Jason had said. What else? Maybe I'll hang a few vines from here too. Oh, these are plant ones you plant. All right. I don't know how these ones probably plant, I'd imagine. Oh, they grow on this particular Shit. Well, there you go. We got some over the corner, whatever. Yeah, let's get tall with it. Can I get it higher? They might grow taller, actually. What's that stuff there? Is that terracotta? Oh, wonderful. Don't want to limit my resources to just one corner. Yeah. Nice start, guys, I think. And maybe this corner can be like this kind of theme, and then we'll do a different type theme on the other side. This can be like kind of alien, kind of, yeah, weird, shipwrecked on an alien island, we'll call it. Yeah, I reckon pretty trippy. And look, I might refine this and trim it back a bit and use some of the other resources elsewhere. Yeah, they get quite tall, these things. I don't want to exclusively just put them on there. They have to grow on those blocks, but these don't. So I'll break the color up just a little. And it could change. It will change. I just want to feel like it's happening elsewhere, not just here. It'll help blend it all together. Hmm. Okay, what else have we got? Yeah, the seagrass thing is a mystery to me. I don't know how it's, you know. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Damn it, dude. I just ruined it. Drip leaf. Okay. Replace it with that. Maybe needs water. Yeah, you're right. Maybe some of these do need water. And look, I'm expecting some of these to probably just wash away because they're probably not intended for underwater use, but you never know till you try, right? Um, we'll see what becomes of all of this down the line. But I think, this looks like something that could be, like you'd say, it's like a cave type thing. I don't want it to be exactly like a cave. I think I might have gone a step too far with some of it. But just have it look a little bit less natural there, I guess. Or less, what am I saying? Less man-made. Yeah, like something like that. Even on top, I beg your pardon. I'm gonna get on top here and put shit on top here. Oh yeah, seagrass, baby. I should Google it. It doesn't seem to wanna. It's a very old, like, structure, right? So it's going to have stuff growing all over it. Just not that stuff. And just the contrast of colors is really what I'm looking for here. Just a mystery about the the seagrass. I'll have to Google that. How did you apply seagrass, Jason? Tell me your secrets. See that? You'll only be able to see that from outside, but pretty. Ah, my legs. What about my legs, Lieutenant Dan? There we go. I mean, am I super happy with it? No. Am I okay with it? Yes. Is it overdone completely? But that's just a small taste of what I'm kind of going for in a weird way. It seems like a feature, like corner feature or something, display feature. So obviously I'm going to have to go. I already had water in mind when I planted your seagrass. So, oh, like you said before, sorry. Yeah, there has to be water. So yeah, look, I'll probably have to go for a swim and apply that like you're saying. That makes sense. So we'll put this up here for now. But yeah. What do you think? It's all right? It's different, you know what I mean? I want there to be a lot going on. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'll make this corner different and over there different again. But, yeah, just, it's fine. Thank you, Silver. Especially for having never done anything like this before. I just never bothered. Hey, look, it looks like someone's coming down an elevator. We'll sleep here. Yeah, I'll wrap this up. It's too crazy for you. I think like the coral will get official coral, but this is like my unofficial coral. Like this is half of this is going to wash away when I put water in here. I guarantee it. But yeah, we'll get official coral and things like that. Too crazy for me. It's driving his OCD mad. But this is why I'm doing it, Jason. Like out there is like everything's orderly. In here, it's crazy, and there's order in the chaos sometimes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So yeah, that's my spiel. That's my whole bit. And we'll go from there, just see what happens. Yeah. But it just makes it very obvious starting point, the corner, you know. So we'll see what happens. See what happens. And that's all I got. Got nothing left to say. Obviously, I'm going to need to go back to the Nether and try and tax more of their wonderful, creepy-looking, crazy stuff, which I don't seem to be able to apply anymore. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to burn anything underwater. Like I said, unless I covered in glass, which I don't have any glass at the moment. I could smelt some sand. Smelt me, baby. Yeah, this stuff's interesting. There's lots of cool, interesting stones, and this dripstone is something I might use at the top. Get it happening there. Sand is just going to pile up here. It's not going to do anything. Somewhat replicate. If I drop sand, oh, it's just going to smash it. It destroyed my wonderful plant. Son of a bitch. And we'll put another red one. Blue one. Yeah, it's fun. Only on dirt, huh? It's like it was part of one structure and it broke away. I'm trying to give it a story. You see that? What do you think of that? It was like some cave here. I might extend it out just by a block or two more. Yeah, I like it. So a little bit more crazy on this side. Sort of like a little less here, so. What else do we have? Yeah, I'm gonna look forward to getting some actual coral. It's like coral from Timu. I might play through old GTA soon. Dude, I have an admission. I've never beat a GTA game. Never. And I own every single one, even the ones on PSP, Vita, or Vita on DS. You know, yeah, never beat on. I get distracted easily. No new games catch your attention. I don't blame you. There's not a hell of a lot on the horizon for me. I'll get like indie games and stuff. Beat one. I get distracted, dude. I get distracted, and I will. I'll beat one day. Should make it my mission to beat every single GTA game, but I've seen people do that, and it's a pain. It is a pain. You beat them all. Oh, shut up. Really? You beat Chinatown Wars? I don't think so. Excuse me, ma'am. Is this toothbrush approved by the National Dental Association? I don't think so. You think I'd be out here pulled by myself? We're killing it, boys. We're killing it. Over here, we can do something very different. We could just leave it like this. You know, it doesn't have to be like structure city everywhere, but I mean, you'd want to take advantage of the space, of course. At least I would. Yeah, I like it. And we'll get some. Remember, I said the green on the outside? I was going to say. I have it. I was going to say that's the only one. Yeah, right. I called you out on that shit. That's how you can weed out the posers from the real. On tour again. Go do your thing, man. Don't let the inmates stab each other. You see the green. I think the green represents like, you know, the final stages of the outer level. or layer. And so it almost feels like, and then you can sort of add to that a little bit. Have it in there. We'll add a few more plants around, especially up top, like on that other side. This is all an interesting learning process. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's half the fun of it. Just trying to make the colors clash in the way that works, but isn't obvious. Not easy. Put something here that only can be seen from outside. You see that? Wonderful. Yeah, I like it. My legs, Lieutenant Dan. All right, let's recap here. It's all coming together. Let's see what we actually have. I mean, leaves and shit. We got mossy block. Like Jason was saying, these seagrass won't really be an issue. We get water. Won't be something we can deal with. Flowers, meh. The fungus thing, yeah, it doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense putting them underwater, obviously, but I still think it's kind of cool. Plant the damn thing, damn it. Oh, maybe it has to be, what's the word? You gotta hoe the ground. So I can't use that. The ground's gotta be hoed, ya hoe. Don't you know, ya hoe? Those plants kind of look like things that would grow in such conditions, How much zest would you like on your chicken? Yes, please. There's just a lot going on. Lovely. Over here, I mean, what's the story here? We had a cave. Someone was, could we do another boat? Now that would be too cliche. But yeah, this was one cave originally. And it broke. The debris fell down here. Oh, look, it's growing. Shit, yeah, bro. So we shouldn't limit those ones. Put them out in the open, they'll grow. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. We need some of these to grow. Yeah, I'm happy to just leave it over here. Maybe put a little bit of debris around. You know what I mean? Like, just like a little bit. And then we'll build off of that. That'll be like our little base. So we've got sand. Yeah, just like. No, that doesn't look good. Less is more, as they say. You got to know when to back off, not, not overcook it. All right. Okay. Fuck, that looks all right. Just some random bullshit. Yeah, that'll work. And this, nah, I don't like. Whoa, no, I just ruined it. This I don't like. Okay. Oh, they glow. The motherfuckers glow. That's cool. But once again, I don't think they'll. Once the water hits, I think they're gone. We'll see what remains. Hopefully a lot of it, but maybe not. Either way, I think it's getting there. What's this one? A spore blossom. What do you do with this thing? It has to hang from some overhang or something. Let's see. Oh yeah, this thing. Yeah, whatever. Not that one. I mean, just for some throw together shit, I think this is about as good as I can sort of push it for now. I think I'm in for a wake up call though when I go to actually apply water and I realize half this stuff we're going to get washed away. It's not intended for underwater use. So definitely coral is going to be needed and things like that. We'll definitely have to do some trial runs and see what happens there. But ultimately, structurally, so far, the design of this place I was happy with, I guess, overall. And this is just crazy enough to where it's interesting. Got a bunch of stuff going on. And yeah, that's about all I'm doing. This isn't Pornhub. You're in the wrong place. Yeah, you typed in the. No, no, it's the right one. It's the right one. I told you it's. You should abstain from pornography. It's linked to a lot of unhealthy thinking. Not that we're all human, but try to abstain. Just try and remember the name of that teacher. Have a wank the old school way. All right. That's about it. Oh, this stone here is nice. Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty much happy with it for now. I know a lot's going to change. I have to regroup here and sort all this shit out again. But overall, I mean, for now, I mean, I don't want to overcook it. I feel this tells a story. Like this was one big cave that kind of broke, and then you've got these two smaller type caves, and you know, the fish can swim in there and kind of like hang around and do their thing. And that's what it was sort of intended for. Cool to put sand up high because it gravity makes it fall, so you can make it look cool. Get up there, bitch. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. This is kind of what I was going for. I don't think I'm fully there yet, but I don't think I've ever been fully there. If you know what I mean? Bye. Wonderful. All right. Well, that's probably gonna do it from me. I'm gonna try to make sense of this. With the fucking flowers and shit. Why am I putting flowers in there? Gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna deal with this later. Gonna get oh, I want my food. Gotta chow down. So yeah, I'll just get rid of all this shit and deal with it another day, another time. Whoa. All I need right there. And just to give an idea, so whoops. La 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 la. So even when let's do a run around actually. I think it's a little dangerous. Don't spiders attack during thunderstorms, rainstorms? Let's do a run around. I mean, yeah. I think we got to add something on the side there, break that up. Looks a bit bland. Oh my word. You assholes. Yeah, I like that a lot actually. There's like a little bit of a look through and everything. Maybe a little bit more structure here on the back side. Then again, I like it. Oh yeah, we need to break this up a little. How rude. I'm doing a walk around. So yeah, a couple of things I learned just from doing that. But anyway, you would walk in. This will be all on the water. Of course, you can just sit or stand rather, and enjoy what's going on here. And then as you go up, you'll get to see, the higher level. Go up the top here. Or if you want to hit this level, you can check out what's going on around you. And then, of course, what's going on underneath you. And I might even, do do some more work along the top here, around the edges, just to bring the action up a little bit. So you're not, going, what the fuck's going on down there? But yeah, that'll all be full of water. So hopefully something good's going to happen out of it, and the creepers will stay away. We'll see. But I do like all the different color here. It's like I said, it's the only thing here that's going to be out of whack. Completely weird, and it's replicating an ocean setting, but like times 10 on crack, and from another alien planet. You know, at least for this one section here. I want to, yeah, that's how tall those things grow. All right, cool. Yeah, that just for starters, I think it's a good starting point, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I've never done an aquarium before, so this is my first attempt at one. The size of it's bloody enormous. That's what she said. Well, I think that's going to do it for this part. It's going to do it for my weekly streaming. I'll be back next week. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, Silver. Thanks, Jason. Thanks to anyone else who happened to jump in for some of this Minecraft fun, this aquatic adventures. Let's get rid of this, and I'm going to deal with the, oh look, we have to start a new one, new pile. Yeah, I'm going to deal with a lot of this stuff off camera. So next time you see it, look, I may not even stream Minecraft next week. I don't know. But if I happen to, you'll probably see some differences. I'll probably put a few hours in here and there after work if I can. And eventually we're just going to put some water in it, capture some turtles, some fish, and yeah, I'd like to even capture some of those underwater zombies. That'd be awesome. Slave those bastards and have them swimming around. But either way, appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. It's been fun. It's always good to get a new objective, a new task to work on. Yeah. So that's it. Take care.